In the ingestion side, we have learned about the triggers. Okay, there are 4 type of triggers. One is the schedule trigger. There will be definitely one question. Okay, one is a schedule trigger, another one is a tumbling window trigger. The third one is storage event, another one is, fourth one is custom events. Storage events and custom events. I mainly explained only the schedule trigger and the tumbling window trigger, what it is and what is the purpose of that one. I will share one of the difference between these two things. There itself it will tell you why tumbling window trigger is very powerful. Okay, just to go through little bit. Mainly the two parameters that we can directly relate is, one is the concurrency. Okay, you can able to run multiple multiple historical dates at the same time. Another one is you can able to go back to the historical dates. For example, if I am configuring the schedule trigger today, I can't able to configure the schedule trigger to start from the 1st of the January 2023. It's impossible. It will allow you to set it in fact, but it won't work actually. If you try to set January 1st as a date for that one, it won't say any wrong here actually. It will allow you to set, but it won't run the pipeline if it's a schedule trigger. Only the tumbling window trigger will work. I'll give you the quick hint on what is the storage event trigger and the custom event trigger. For example, our ingestion pipelines are copying the data into the landing daily pricing folder. As soon as the files are copied into the landing folder, then you want to run your subsequent pipeline, then the storage events will be helpful trigger actually. In the landing, as soon as a new file got created here, the subsequent pipeline need to run, then the storage event trigger is one of the best trigger. It will look for any file creation in one of the blob storage that we configured it here actually. So in this container name, you go to the container name, and in any of the file name begins with, in our case, product wise market wise underscore dr. If any of the file starting with this value created, then it will start the pipeline. That is the purpose of the storage event trigger. Custom event trigger, it is going little beyond above one. Okay, it is if something happened externally in the another software called event grid. Okay, it's the external product, then this pipeline will start to run. You clearly say that custom events is not in our scope. I know schedule, tumbling window trigger and storage events, but we mainly used tumbling window trigger in the ingestion because we need to bring the historical data, and the schedule trigger we have used actually in the later part of the course. When you go through the course, then we can bring that one again. The purpose of the tumbling window trigger mainly we used here is we need to load the data which is not on today, which is in the historical data, and we need to load it. And probably there will be some questions related to concurrency. Have you set any concurrency while using the tumbling window trigger? For example, you need to run historical 50 days worth of the data, then the 50 maximum concurrency is 50 only. Okay, you can't able to exceed that one. The retry policy is, okay, that is the one thing I missed in my course, is in the first run, if it fails, okay, you can ask it to try. You can try any number of times. In fact, the second run also fail, it will try that. For some reason the source file was not responding in the first run, and the second run it will respond. Probably it will resolve the problem. Okay, and after how many seconds you need to try this retry policy. That's what this retry policy interval is saying. You can say that 30 seconds, or even probably after 3 minutes also you can make it try. It will automatically run it. Okay, that is the two properties. You need to be little aware of it, not too much. Okay, because I bring that one in the performance tuning section later. Okay, but the maximum concurrency is the one you relate it at the moment because you tested it. Some of you even raised the question on it. That's really good thing. I think that's all I would like to discuss with you.